dairy farm girl and showed cattle and sheep and rode horses and had a dairy farm and could connect with people in this community at that time. I opened 24 years ago. Some friends thought my husband and I were a match to working with animals and selling feed, and we were kind of overstepped and got into a lot, but it worked. I mean, I'm still here. In 1999, I was looking to see what I could do as a single person to own this business because my life had changed. The Cass County Chamber Coalition was offering some scholarships to help encourage us small business owners to take the class. And then I reached out in January of the following year and started meeting and going through some early steps of development. I'd never done retail. I didn't grow up in retail, and this was just kind of jumping into the fire those years ago, and it's like, I just thought I needed it. I needed a kick. They made us digging down and then kind of tore us apart when we'd come up with some ideas and they'd knock them down. But they helped me see that I do have very unique things I can bring to the table and to use those as my strengths and not just cover them up. Even though we came from a variety of small businesses, we all shared excitement and things that we could look at that we didn't perceive before, and there's a lot of great discussions on things that we could do. For the last several years before the program, sales were flat. I kept seeing the economy being an issue, but I didn't know what was in the world outside of that to really understand where sales why they weren't here. I just kind of continued in my own little world and tried a couple new things. I went to Facebook, got on social media, didn't know what I was doing, and it just wasn't gelling for me. It was a frustrating time. So I just saw it as an avenue to try to fix my not educated methods and bring them into a better continuity for myself. We first, in marketing, we needed to address who was my customers, where they were. We did demographics, we did psychographic, traffic studies. We brought it in real tight to a mile, then we took it to 2 and 3, 5 miles, and I even extended it to 10 miles. The lifestyles, the trends, the age was very educational for me to connect with who I'm really addressing with my products that I carry. Originally, when I had wanted to do a second location, I wanted something new and fresh. Backed up from that and thought I would just address my local location, and it was time for a facelift. So we did a makeover, started a makeover plan project and brought in some outside marketing sources to brand, a whole new brand, a new look. I had over the years developed a collage look, not a crisp, not a clean look to the public. I was patching things on top, and it was confusing to the eye, unknown to me. But we came in with a new branding, a new, a real clean cut, current look in my logo, painting the building, cleaning up the inside, brightening it up, making it a shopping experience that people could actually see what was available, and they were drawn into the aisles versus just looking around and being cluttered and confused and just going straight to the counter and not realizing all the products that I carry for them. That was a great starting point. It brought a lot of focus in, and then we started putting together the package. Okay, what are we going to do to enhance your business, to get these people drawn into you? When I was trying to figure out what to do with my website, my consultant brought me some individuals to talk to. We'd gone back and forth on this for a while. When we finally got fine-tuned in, okay, now it's time to do the website, she brought me a great resource of a designer and one that's very knowledgeable and can communicate with me. And it's a very comforting feeling to be able to have that person as passionate as what she is. The small business group has been extremely beneficial for me. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know who professionals were. I would have been shooting in the dark and running circles and wasting a lot of time and energy and finances trying to find the right fit. So from the growth venture class that I took that developed some camaraderie, because I use 3 of those people for my business now. The referrals have been amazing from the accounting. That was just a really intense and scary time, but it came out just so comforting to know that someone is passionate about what they do. They weren't just out there to, okay, I'm going to do this for you, here's my bill. I mean, they helped me understand. The research was very, very eye-opening, and it was understandable, and I can use it. It's tools I can use from here on. The branding was quite a process we went through, and I'm just delighted with the outlook of it. As I sit now, checking off the growth that we've done, and I'm looking ahead to the next piece that's becoming fewer pieces to look at since a lot has been accomplished. The SBDC is a driving force in that. They have helped keep me on track, pick me up when I'm falling down. Going forward, I wouldn't make any steps without consulting with them because they're a driving force. I don't even know if my doors would be open if I hadn't done it. I truly don't know. I was about done. I was just burnout. I was truly like, okay, I'm in the downslide. I don't know where else to go. I don't know how else to do it. And this just really gave me inspiration to step up and move forward.